Hello there and welcome back to Build with the Boys. We've now got issue 44 of Hachette's Build the Disney Doll's House. Now, unfortunately, this one is literally a repeat of issue 43. We're just doing the flip, doing the other wall. But in this one, we do get another resident for our house in Donald Duck. So, it's same again. It's same again. I was tempted to just take the last video, flip it, and be done. But you know what? Nah. We'll take a look at it, see if we can do this one smoother and faster than the last one now, and we know exactly what we're doing. But without further ado, let's take a look at Donald and see who our latest resident for the house is, and see what we think of him. So here is our latest addition in Donald. There he is. So he's in a seated position. He's got his sunglasses on. He's throwing up the surf sign there because he's going to sit in that beach surf themed room. So he does match that. But I'm going to say it, meh. I'm slightly underwhelmed. I'm slightly underwhelmed by this Donald Duck. I missed the fact he's not wearing the hat. Now, we have got his hat. It came and it hangs on the cactus, which is why his hat's hanging up in that room. That now makes a little sense. But I'm not blown away by him. He's the only one that we've had I don't like. Now, what I'm going to show you is another Donald figure that I've got. And that's this one. So, these are from the video game Kingdom Hearts. So, I actually own a couple of these. Don't ask me how I got them, because I don't know. I just ended up with them. I kind of wish we'd gone down this road with these, because I mean you can see the difference in detail between these is night and day, and also these are articulated, so you can move these. I've got a Goofy and I've got a Mickey and I've got a couple of others, but I kind of wish that these were the Doll's House figures that we got. They're in this size, they're in this scale, they're in this, you know, because this one, that's it. He's just kind of, I mean, I don't know which one I prefer. But that's where we are. I mean, look, I'm nitpicking. He will look lovely in the room. And obviously we've got Daisy to go with him as well. And she's in her kind of summer gear. So they will look nice. They will fit the room. But I'm a little underwhelmed by this one. That's kind of my, that's my standpoint on it. I mean, you're having problems getting him to stand up. He doesn't need to, unless you can do that, which is a bit weird. But that's him. That's our Donald. And yeah, I'm a little underwhelmed. I'll be honest, I'm a little underwhelmed by him. But he's here now, and he's what we've got. So he's what we'll be working with. Let's get into the build. Okay, so same as last time. What we're going to do is we're going to apply some glue along here, some glue along here, and we're going to attach these two pieces together. So let's get into it. We've done it before. This is literally a mirror image of what we did. We're just doing the other side. So let's attach some glue all the way along. That's that one. And then on this side, same again. All the way along. And then just like a jigsaw puzzle, we're going to slot these pieces together. And we're going to allow time for the glue to dry. Now, I've seen some of you say that you've had problems with warped and wobbly walls and things like that. And I would imagine you didn't let your glue dry. You gotta let the glue dry, people. I know it's exciting when they all turn up. It's like I just want to do them now. I get that. Of course I get that. I'm one of you. But let your glue dry. Seriously, it's like, move on to your next one if you have to, but let your glue dry on this one that you're doing. Because if you do, you don't have any problems with warped and wobbly walls because your glue's set as it was supposed to. It's not set creasing in a weird way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to let this dry, and then we are going to apply our wall sticker, which is this one here. And that will be going along here like so. Well, wrong side. It will be going along here. So the opposite of what we did the last time. Let that dry and we'll get that stuck. Okay, so now we're going to apply our sticker now that's dried. We've just peeled off a little bit to begin with, and we're going to line this up along these tabs. We want to keep this as straight as possible. So there we go. Okay. Because this is so long, keep a check on where you are with your tabs in line, because what you don't want is drift, or all of a sudden it goes off on an angle at the end or anything like that. I think we're good though. Here we go. All the way down. Lovely. take our microfiber cloth, as always. We're just going to smooth it down, make sure we've got no air bubbles in there, make sure we get a decent bond. That's what I do there. And then we are going to trim. So we're going to flip this one over, and we are going to trim this piece out of here. So to do that, let's take our craft knife. We're going to come up here like so, and then we're going to come across here like so. That piece lifts straight out. We're going to flip this one over. We're going to take our final part, which is along here, and I'll need a ruler to do that, which I don't have. Let me grab a ruler and get that cut. So there we are, that's trimmed off, that's how you'll be looking. And there is our wall complete. Lovely. That's it. Unfortunately, another very quick one. That's it. Again, I mean, it's just a really quick one. So this one's done, and we've got this one done. Thankfully, we are doing a lot more in the next issue. So in the next issue, we are going to start to assemble Winnie the Pooh's basement by putting these walls in. We've got more walls to add, so it'll start to get some structure. So I promise you by the next one, the floors coming up, we're going to have something that looks like Pooh's basement. Pooh's basement is one of those things where I've seen the amount of issues devoted to this one, and this feels like they've just fleshed it out. Like maybe they've done the final part count on this one. Like, oh god, we only got to 113 parts. We need to find 7 issues from somewhere. And they just spread this one out ridiculously because there's so little to do in so many of the Pooh's basement ones. You'll see what I mean. There's a very detailed one coming up. So 43 is quite detailed. 44 is quite detailed. And 45 and 46 quite detailed. But everything beyond that, not really. I mean, we spend a lot of time just putting strips on the top of this, and it's a bit of a grind. It's a bit of a grind, but stick with it, because once it's done, and then we're back to the house. So yeah, sadly, very quick one again. But it's done now. So we've done those two. Onwards and upwards. I'm putting Pooh's basement together. We will be back very, very, very soon with issue 45, which we will be assembling the room. And we've got a very, very, very pretty rug, if I'm correct. I think we get a very gorgeous rug with 45. It's lovely. So tune in for that. In a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we will catch you very soon for issue 45 of Hachette's Disney Doll's House. I will see you then.